Hey everybody, you're Adam here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi, Birth of a Hive. Recap of the rules and goals are here. This episode should be a little extra spicy. We're going against an enemy that is legitimately capable of doing a lot of damage. That is the skeleton bandits. We allied with the crab raiders, and one of their enemies is the skeleton bandits, and that ought to be a lot of fun. We are also picking up where we left off with the caravan. They were trying to get back to the Armor King. They had a bunch of Edge 3 weapons. I wanted to mention that there is a very good reason why I'm buying Edge 3s, regardless of the damage. I mean, you don't see me buying, like, you know, jetés or whatnot, because they really are terrible. But I like a variety of weapons, even if there are some weapons in Kenshi that are just simply the best, to be honest. They're so much better than all the other weapons. Like, I don't want to mention them, but there's a very good reason why I'm buying a variety of weapons rather than what is arguably the best kind of weapons. Because I want a variety on my guys. All of our armor is pretty much the same, so the least I can do is give them a variety of weapons. So I'm not min-maxing those weapons. I know how to, don't worry. That's really not that hard to crank out the same... Let's call it, I guess, Fallen Suns. There's some weapons that are just simply better than all the other weapons. But no, that's not what I'm aiming to do. All right, so for this upcoming raid... Oh, come on, guys. Just get there. For this upcoming raid, it's going to be really, really important to have a nice camp set aside that is not in the thick of it. Arella... Oh, you're already here. Oh, you're stuck indoors? How'd you get in there? You're going to starve in there. All right, Knave, put her down. Arella, I was going to have you grab all of our specialist gear in case we need... Oop, that's not specialist. To caravan it. That's a lot of specialist gear. All right. Well, Arella's nice and full. She could be picked up to caravan or whatever. Let's make sure all the other animals are near the farm. Crab isn't the regular old crab. Are you stuck too on the post? No, you could skitter around. Alright, so the caravan is moving over to the Armor King. I want them to get to the Armor King before I start a fight, because I want them moving home before I start this big old fight. I'm going to put my camp out here on this little jetty or whatever. It's not a jetty because I'm not surrounded by water. But that's where I'm going to camp anyway. I'm going to go with 15 to start. There we go. Jump into it. Get those set up. So, the skeleton bandits are sort of deranged. Well, so many factions in this are, you can describe them as deranged humans. But these are particularly deranged humans because they think they're skeletons. And they're tough. And they have pretty good armor. Actually, the real problem will be, I foresee, my bolts are probably going to bounce. Which is going to tick me off to no end, I think. So, one thing I'm going to need to do, now that I'm fighting stronger and stronger enemies, is I am needing to make weapons that are not so weak. So the problem, if you look at the stats here, Rangers do 22 to 33 damage, and I need to do more than that. No, Eagle Crosses do 55 to 77. They're ridiculously strong. The Old World Bow MK2s are maybe not super overpowered like the Eagle Crosses are. One of the advantages of these is... So the Eagle Crosses have incredible range as well, 150 meters. Whereas the Old World Bows have like an 80 meter range. It's still incredibly good, but it's not so ridiculously overpowered. It is the shots, the reload time, 4 to 8 seconds. This is 5 to 10, so you get a few more shots or whatever. I'm going to start getting our guys up to Old World Bows. rather than... Oh, wait, these crabs are bodyguard. Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, because I'm trying to make them run faster. Now I understand. Checking in on the swords here. Our stats... What were you training to? Training to... Let's check Illamite. So like 50 strength. So these guys are already over 52, 54, and 51. Okay, so they can stop. They are all trained up. So put down the animals that they're carrying. And bring the backpacks back. And then we're going to start to outfit them. Arcade, Dale, and Deadhive. How is our... Ooh, sculling. My limbs are not really... We're not making a lot of fast progress on that. That's okay. Alright, Dale, you're pretty close to put a backpack away. It was right there. And... Now, the other thing is, they don't run that quickly. So I'm going to have them actually keep hauling to the water tanks to train a little bit of athletics, because new people to the team should not be slower than everybody else. That's not good for our team dynamics. So instead of... they obviously have the carry weight to wear armor and all that. So I'll start outfitting them in armor. I'll start with RK here. That's the wrong helmet. Oh, I don't need soldier plate. RK, let's get you some gear. Samurai helmet. Black and chain shirt. Look, you're getting the good stuff. We have another blackened shirt, but no. I don't have any, I don't have a good heavy plate for you. I'm not... Oh, no, I do. It's right here. Okay, cool. I'm going to aim to check off everything on my list all at once, which would be very, very awesome. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to pan off the map. Let's see if I have any notes for RK of special requests. No, I don't. Okay. Let's get you down here. Give you... I don't think you're big enough for like a plank or anything like that, but let's give you an edge 2 weapon. You already have your backpack, so you are 100% done. I could check every box on my spreadsheet, which is awesome. All right, Dale, you're next. Soldier plate. And you need pants, which I do not have. But we do have the black and chain shirt. Give you an offhand. And we'll get pants for you soon. Let's get you a weapon. Oh, swarm's being targeted. Oh, I need to probably pay attention to that. So I'm going to cut for a sec. Let's give you a plank. It's going to be way heavy for you, but I believe that you'll earn it. So before I cut over to the swarm, Dale, you're everything but pants. So let me check those off. Shirt, weapons, strength. All right, Deadhive, I will tend to you in just a moment. No, these are just little land bats. Good for food. Yeah, just a little swarm of land bats. Nothing too big. Just feed my raid. Right, I'm not yet ready to start the fight with the skeleton bandits. I'll get there. I just want to put other things in motion so that they get done during the fight. I suspect the fight will take a while. Alright, Raptor. Let's get one last swing by the Armor King. What I'm really looking for at this point is Masterwork Dust Coats and Masterwork Drifter Leathers for a variety of different people. That's our bread and butter there. Okay. And you've got Masterwork Dustcoat. All right, let's sell this specialist. Buy the Masterwork. Sweet. No Drifter leathers are being sold, so at least I'm not totally empty-handed. It could be worse. Do mind the thralls? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right, we're going to get these guys headed back home. They're going to pick up all the specialist armor that Arella has on her. All this stuff, and then get this to sale as well. More specialist and more specialist. Yeah, we have a lot of gear that needs improving. All right, Oboro, you're working on old world bows. I am excited. Count me excited. Taildiv, we're going to give you an autosaved. We're going to give you the Fallen Sun. So, if you look at the damage of the Fallen Sun, it is ridiculously high. It's a very, very heavy weapon to use, but it's a pretty OP weapon. I don't want everyone using one as a result of it being, in my opinion, a little overpowered. So we can check off armor and weapon. We'll give you a weapon 2 over here, too. And we'll work on getting armor. I think it's, for me, personally, it's a little bit easier if I don't have something masterwork to not even check it off. So armor, weapon 1, weapon 2 is done. We just need 2 pants and a whole bunch of shirts. So after this, heavy plate armor. Let's do samurai helmets and then a bunch of pants. Staring. There we go. Put that in the repeat queue. You guys, I'm going to leave you in swords because you're doing athletics training. I want their athletics are mid-40s. If you could see everybody else's athletics are, well, they're all idle, but everyone else's athletics are much, much, much higher than that. Mid-90s. So, yeah. Actually, the Bone Dogs are even over 100. Yeah. Mid-ish 90s. Okay, so now that is set in motion, let's go ahead and pick a fight with the Skelly Bandits. Gonna have to be a little careful not to run rampant around their camp here. So what I'm going to start to do is draw a few of them out of their base. Oh, hello, you got your armpit. So here's why I'm making the old world bows. Let's see if I can demonstrate. Left leg, 0. Head, 15, minus 37. These guys are armored beyond my capacity to even deal damage to them. That's a problem. If I'm shooting bolts at an enemy and I hit them for 0, it's time to improve. Now, eagle crosses, I think, in my opinion, are going to be too strong. I would say I'm going to maybe aim to only use eagle crosses against Southern Hive, because the Southern Hive are ridiculously strong and may require it. But for all other enemies, we will not bring out the big guns. Right now, it looks like, yeah, this is, of course, Acid Rain, yeah. So I'm looking at, like, second chance here, and he's melting. So what I'm needing to do is to stop my group from aggroing too many at once. I want to challenge. I don't want to get my butt kicked. And the queen is going to kill them. So they all have these, like, skeleton masks here that they think that somehow that turns them into a skeleton. Misguided and crazy. But their leader, the leader's a little bit different. All right, let's... Some of these... Oh, so these guys are upgraded skeleton guards. If you check their stats are about equivalent to mine. Maybe even a little bit higher defensively. Actually, their stats are higher. So in a 20 versus 20 fight, I'd be hard-pressed to win. And I know this, which is why I'm trying not to make their entire camp mad all at once, because that would be terrible for me. But I'll also not play too conservatively, because that's boring for you. So we'll take fights, but I don't want to get anyone killed. Although with attack slots, as long as I'm only attacking a few at a time, it's not that bad. I like how these guys pretend they're skeletons, and yet, as you can see, they're sizzling in the rain. Clearly not skeletons, because, you know, skeletons don't... Acid rain doesn't affect them. In fact, almost anywhere you can find a true skeleton, you will find acid rain. They're kind of part and parcel. I think partially is the skeletons were sort of hunted into pseudo-extinction. So the only places that have skeletons are places that humans really can't live. Or maybe the skeletons just like solitude, I don't know. These guys aren't real skeletons. Alright, Queen is not really fighting at the moment. She's just running around murdering people, for lack of a better... Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So that we don't have to kill them twice. I do find it funny that they all have, like, skeletal repair kits. But they're not foolish. They also have med kits. It's like, yeah, so you know you're organic. You just pretend. There's repair beds here, though. If we... Queen, are you having trouble? Like, Queen has a little bit of damage to her left arm. Like, 1 point. Not a big deal, but we could, of course, repair it. Done. Let's see. Anyone else have ridiculously bad... Yeah, 3 points off. 3 points off. We could fix this. All right, so we've cleared their barracks here. Of dudes. I'm sure some are just going to get back up because I haven't been finishing them off perfectly. Yeah, rage, just, there you go. Now you're healed. Hijacking repair beds. Wonderful thing. If you attacked here as a skeleton, it would be very, very easy to just forever fight. Knock, knock. Who there? Oh. This one's empty. Then additionally, all of my fog that are in this group might want to seek the indoors for the duration of this rainstorm. So Obsebian, Second Chance, you guys, we're going to have you put hold, because you're melting out here. Is there anyone? Metal? Yeah, metal 2. Our boys in blue here. We don't want them sizzling away. Let me do a quick scan. Everyone else... Well, Moral Oral is blue, but Praetorians don't suffer from the acid damage that that everyone else does, who are fog. Same with Queen. Queen is acid immune as well. Alright, well, this subset of people... Oh, here's a little patrol. Hello, guys. And that's the Iron HQ. That's their base. Alright, these guys are not doing too well. Oh, this patrol didn't even have meds. We're going to sit here for a little bit and clean up everybody that gets recovered from combat. Because I'm sure I missed some people to sacrifice. So, I don't know what Frenchie's doing. You doing the electric slide over there, buddy? I think he needs some help. He embedded himself in a wall. Let's click some corpses. I actually don't know You guys ran over here and killed someone, but, like, who'd you kill? I don't even see them. And that's what the reason I'm going to wait. I'm going to make sure that when we do this base attack, they don't have any, like, reinforcements or whatever. So, let's see here. You guys... Oh, you're playing dead. Hard to play dead when I kill you. Alright, metal, obsidian, second chance. I'm going to send you to the repair beds. It's not really a bed, but I can't have you out here at our camp healing up because you'll melt away. I'm going to get everyone else. Oh. Here's a big patrol. Let's do it. These guys are, actually the acid rain does benefit me considerably because these raiders here are melting away because they're false skeletons, and I'm not because I'm a true hiver. Oh no, what's happening? This blue half-robotic lady is killing everybody on the battlefield. It's too bad there's not like a log of how many kills. Obviously, Queen's not down on all these people herself, but boy, does she tap them out. Alright, I don't know where you guys are going. Oh, someone's attacking Queen. Oh, it's this one I failed to hit. Okay, so there's one in here. You did. And then there was this someone out here. You did too. Alright, let's go heal up. Unless we run into another patrol. Red Ray and Thorns are kind of fine, so I'm not going to bother with them. Because it's more of a pain. Oh, did you guys get back up? That's my bad. No, go back. We don't need to melt you. So, it doesn't act as like a bed the way you'd want it to, but it's better than nothing. Alright, quick health check. Oh no, those are the melty boys. Alright, everyone's good to go. Now, the 3 fog that I have that are not acid immune, they can actually come and help inside. Obviously, our weapons are not well suited for the inside fight, but I wouldn't want them to sit out because of their species. That doesn't sound right to me. Now that we have a brief respite, let me see about my armor queue. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, only blah weapons and armor. Snowy, come on, man. What's your problem? Just keep making plate legs. What about you, Dak? Dapper Dak? The lights are on! The lights are really on. I mean, there's no issues here at all. I could obviously hook it up with more batteries, but I am quite pleased with having lights in the world's end. He's just going to stockpile materials. And in fact, what I could do is I bought this little shack over here. I can start putting batteries in that shack. Alright, but I digress. We're here for a war. Let's have ourselves some warring. Alright, so the blue boys are over. And here we are, bottom floor of the Skeleton Bandit HQ. Blue boys no longer hold. Ooh, Queen got really messed up in that fight. I was not paying attention to her, and she got hit pretty hard. I'm going to have her hang back. Alright, so she splintered up, but she took considerable damage. Alright, so the first floor is cleared. Completely. Boxes be empty, yeah. Yeah, boxes are totally empty. Oh, here comes down some additional guards. Thorns is unconscious. Oh, here's Elder. This is their leader here. The actual skeleton. And he's got a Mato weapon. Ow, stop hitting Queen. Queen's unconscious. Yes, so as you can see, even though I'm not super outnumbered right now, this is why I was cautious. Because these dudes pack punches. Alright, patching up Queen. Let's kill Elder. Elder has an AI core as the center of his body or whatever. And we'll also take your ring saber. He doesn't really need an execute button because the AI core was his execute button. But that gives us another AI core. Sorry, Queen. It's been a while since you've lost consciousness. That's entirely my fault. I threw you in there. I knew it was hurting you, and then I just kept doing it. Alright, so she's playing dead. Oh, no, she's actually unconscious. She'll be conscious in just a sec here. Alright, but a lot of the other dudes around here are playing dead. She's gonna... This isn't vengeance, this is just... Yep. No, don't hit me. Come on. Go away. Alright, they were all playing dead. They're not actually dead, though. Alright, second floor. Let's poke around. My bones are solid steel, they say. That's a big old joke. Your bones are just flesh. Actually, Queen is more skeleton than most of these guys. She's like about half skeleton, maybe. What about third floor? These beds look comfy. Anyone that has robotics that need repair. Nope. Yep, here's a Rage needs a little bit of a arm repair. These beds act fast. There's a safe here. Queen, you want to pick the safe? We want to give you lockpick practice. Are you stuck? Everybody else is just knocking out the already knocked out guards over and over and over. That's fine. So, Iron HQ is conquered. I haven't looted this place in a long time in my other series, so I think it's just this safe, but I don't actually think there's much in the safe, if I recall. That doesn't stop me from wanting to pick it. And I think... did Elder... No, Elder just had diplomatic status, but no bounty. That's why I was happy to kill him, because I didn't think there was a bounty on him. I'm quickly checking in. You guys are being chased, what, by berserkers, maybe? Screamers? Oh, cannibals. It's always something, right? It's always something. Alright, well, we're sending these guys home. They have a bunch of edge-through weapons that we want to disseminate across our hive. The crab raiders are going to be pretty happy that I killed one of their mortal enemies or whatever. Elder. But I'm just happy to get the Mato blade. Alright, Queen picked it. There's garbage in it. Okay, cool. Next stop is going to be Heal Town for everybody but Obsidian, Second Chance, and Metal. You guys are going to go to one of these bedrooms, these little dorms, and heal up there. I think if I picked a fight with all of them all at once, the fight would have been really different. As you can see, I took some legitimate damage. A whole bunch of people got knocked unconscious. This was... Oh, and then Rage, you were just hanging out there. Yeah, let's get you moving. Yeah, those skeleton bandits, as crazy as they are, they do hit hard. No, excuse me. Jesus. Jerks. Oh, it looks like a whole patrol of... Oh, they're all hobbling. Oh, that's funny. So because of the acid rain, this whole patrol here is just like melting away. The weather's going to kill them. Come on, guys. It's one dude. Just hit... Yeah, there you go. Alright. Let me have the blue boys come join us. They're not going to be happy, but they'll be healed. It's going to be really easy to kill anyone chasing me because they're all just melting. If I put Obsidian, Second Chance, and Metal in beds, they should be able to out-heal the melt. Alright, let's go and just stomp this. These guys are so easy to stomp because they were all super wounded due to the acid rain. It's kind of fun. Starting off with 32 hit points. Yikes. But I mostly wanted is, you know, to be honest, Queen to heal up. She was beat up a bit. Alright, Wasted is healed. Pillar, you're healed. Little Light, you're healed. Ron. Pharaoh. Beep. Delirious. All you guys are fine. Moral Aura, let's pick up Thorns. We're getting to a point where I'm not going to be able to bring Bone Dogs safely to battle anymore. It's getting to the point where they, because of their lack of armor, could potentially be fatally wounded. Caravan targeted, but not hit yet. Yep, I could just ignore it. Oh, okay, the acid rain has stopped. That's good for our blue boys. They won't melt. Other than the Bone Dogs... Yeah, other than the Bone Dogs, pretty much everyone is healed enough that I can warrant packing up camp. And that would be another Meito weapon in my pocket. And it would also be another enemy faction pretty much destroyed. A lot, other than the really big factions that I've been waging war with for a long time, a lot of these smaller factions are sort of one and dones. You kill their leader and they're gone. Let's give this to Red Rain. No, I mean Thorns. The Meito Blade. Let's see. You've got Edge 3. That's pretty good. Pharaoh. Let's give it to you. There you go. The best ring saber in the entire world is in your hands. I'm a little worried about the caravan, but I think they're faster than everything else. They're also pretty close to home if they get into real trouble. Oh, limp. Lucky I don't feel pain, they say. Yeah, it's funny. They're pretending to be skeletons, you know, so. They're like, oh, I'm fine. Just need to repair myself. It's like, no, you're not fine. I messed your face up so good. Alright. Bone Dogs are good enough. Let's full pack camp. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Can't pull full pact. Follow more oral. So that's the Iron HQ. It has been hit. I think, well, I'll brainstorm what I want to do next, but I'm going to brainstorm over here where I'm less likely to get harassed. Let's check in on the caravan. They're home. Cool. We're going to drop off the weapons first. So Oz has got all those beautiful 3s. This is Mato as well. This is Mato as well. We just have Mato weapons hanging out around the base. It's kind of funny. It's like, okay. Alright, Osgolo and Wild Bull will give you a little bit of breather. Builders, pick up Arella. So let's change the squad around. You guys are going... wrong way. You guys are going into... the ranch, and then the crabs are going into the caravan. Crab, unnamed crab. We have you come over here and grab... oh, jeez. Seriously, they're all specialist? Snowy, what's wrong? You got some problems, Snowy. Okay, so there's a Masterwork shirt here. But other than that, everything else is specialist. Boo! I mean, they're trying. Maybe I shouldn't boo them. Okay, well, we are just about ready for another outing. I might want to top up on some food first. I'm sure that food is somewhat encumbering, but whatever. We still run pretty fast, and go. Back to the Armor King, and then to the Scrap House. Machine's full. Does that mean... yeah. No, it's not full. What are you talking about? Alright, so that's the whole caravan. They're off with goods to sell. And I was going to decide on what to do next, I guess. Still haven't really decided. Let's go back to these guys. So the Iron HQ is toppled. I'm going to swing by the Flats Lagoon. We've been away from home for a long, long time, and I'm going to head home for some well-earned rest. I know it's not that much of an adventure, but we did just kill like a world leader. Oh, hold on a minute. Here's a crab raider crab. Oh, Honey's actually... oh, God. Honey's being sliced to bits. Honey, did you fall behind? Yeah, you are super going to get messed up. Where's the rest? Yeah, you fell behind. Honey, just play dead, man. Oh, God, there's spiders everywhere. All right, keepers. This is what I keep you for. So my caravan is going to go stand off in the corner here. Honey's unconscious. Now, Cookie, you could hypothetically rescue Honey here. Alright, let's lure. There we go. Oh, no combat, no combat, no combat. Okay, that hurt. Let's go see Kenshi and the medic. Medicus! And keepers, we're going to have you... Yeah, let's actually have you stack up and deal with these spiders that just walloped me. That was not so cool. Hey guys, Carpo, why are you swimming? Chunk, 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 chunk. Oh, they died quick. Oh, you seem to have just spawned on me. You shall die with the rest. So Thor, you're the one that's holding the first... No, who held the first circuit board? Droiden. Alright, Droiden, you are going to be the designated tapper-outer. So that's 4. Swarm is being targeted but not attacked yet. I think this is the real culprit. That's the one that did a lot of damage. Queen's actually being attacked. Oh, she's still, what the heck? She's still by that crab. Oh, I forgot to tell her to follow. Follow more oral. So how? She's really far behind. Well, that's not good. Alright, let's stop. Wait for her. She's fast. She'll be fine. It's just annoying. Okay, Raptor. And everyone else. Builders, Cookie. Let's get some healing. Cookie, you're fine. Honey, you need to heal, like, real bad. Builders, you do. Cookie's the only one unharmed. Alright, so the caravan's a little bit on pause. Makes sense. They got hurt. Droiden. Let's tap this one out so it doesn't come back to boogie woogie in her face. Yes, I could be looting all of them. It's just more than it's worth. We're pretty good at manufacturing this stuff now. There goes another spider. Any... Oh, these all are alive and active. Look at them spring to. The keepers don't always... Oh, Illamite has a little bit of a limp, it looks like. Keepers don't always get action, so it's kind of fun to do this with them every now and then. That's a lot of iron spiders. Alright, cool. You guys are all set. Time to head back within our walls. They're having a bit of pathing issues, but it's not the render map. I just tried to debug that. Okay, Queen's with them now. And we can go to Flats Lagoon. So Flats Lagoon is a slightly higher tech city than most cities. So it's likely to have maybe some gear that we'd be interested about. Alright, Honey's full up. So another reason to bring the crabs. The crabs are particularly good combatants. They're tough. and they have good attack and all that. So if we end up in a scenario where we're in a combat or whatever, the crabs can actually punch above their weight a bit. So the caravan is on their way. Am I... Yep, they're all the same speed. Cool. We're running low on ammo. We're running low on food. Yeah, we need to be provisioned. We've got one Masterwork Overall Bow. I'm very excited about that. That still shoots bolt regulars, but as you can see, the damage here. So the reload time is 2.3 to 6.5, and this is 2 to 4. So the reload time isn't that much terrible. Masterwork's range is 118, and damage is 57 to 76. It's going to pierce armor a lot better than the Rangers that we've been using. It's not a Eagle Cross. That's for sure. Eagle Cross is 76 to 127 with a range of almost 200 meters. That's ridiculous, but it's up there. As I said, I might use the Eagle Crosses for the Southern Hive. The Southern Hive is probably going to be the hardest faction to take down. Much, much, much harder. In Vanilla Kenshi, it is not. But in Hives Expanded, they are ridiculously strong. You know, they're harder. So, spoilers. If you don't want to know about the quote-unquote endgame of Kenshi, do not listen to the next 30 seconds. Or 45 seconds. In fact, don't even watch. Just, skip ahead. The true endgame of Kenshi was designed to be the Ashlands here. The Ashlands are supposed to be the hardest part of Kenshi. The hardest boss is supposed to be in the ominous place here. But with Hives Expanded, the Royal Valley of the Southern Hive is definitely harder. I have beat the game, or whatever. It's a sandbox game, so you can't really beat it. But I've killed the dude that lives in the hardest place. And the Southern Hive is very clearly harder than that, so... Yeah. Even our... Well, it's potentially even our 20-person Hive limit, squad limit, might need to be lifted for that fight. Not to the point where I'm going to make it easy for myself, but I think when I get to that point. And that's going to be many episodes down the line. That's probably the last thing I do in the series. I think you'll all understand why... Hello, who are you? Caravan drone? Oh, Western Hive caravan drones. And you were killing bone dogs. So my armor and weapons caravan is on their way down to the Armor King first, and then the scrapyard. These guys are marching. Oh, Talon, maybe you should heal up too. Everyone else is pretty healed. So, Snowy, let me ask. What's with the armor? Oh, there we go. Masterworks. Swarms being targeted but not yet attacked. So here's another masterwork. Swords. Tell Dave you needed pants and a shirt. So let's finish you up. There's your shirt. There's your pants. Now you're 100%. I can mark that down. So we need one set of pants for Dale, and then we just need a ton of shirts for everybody. And you are... What armor smithing are you at? 94? It's very, very hard to grind in past the 90s. Once you enter the 90s, it's grueling. That does remind me, how is Heresy doing? 92 robotics, that's pretty good. Oh, we're in combat. Just some bone dogs and land bats. Or actually, land bats, not even bone dogs. Well, they make for decent eating. So, yes. I shall feed upon the flesh of the land bats. No, the guards here are killing big things. Another creature of good eating. And here we are, Flats Lagoon. Been here before, but back again. Who are all you people? Oh, some nomads. So I'm here because they've got some decent shops. They've got slightly higher quality than you'd normally find, but not in their inns. New buyer, no, I don't need the robotics. Let's check their armor. Let's do business. Okay, know all those blueprints, know all these blueprints. Yeah, they have a Masterwork Eagle Cross. That's a really good indicator that it's higher quality. I mean, that's definitely one thing about Kenshi is it can be very, very difficult to try to find high quality stuff in the world without killing bosses, basically. Actually, it looks like they should be closed. Yeah, they just closed. I think he ran to the front door to tell me to get out. I'll wait till morning. I'm patient. What you nomads talking about? What is going on out here? Oh, just an invasion of land bats attacking some nomad caravans. Yum yum. Alright, Mr. Raptor. We seem to be at the head of the river. There we go. Move order done. Talon, I said you should rest, not rest forever. Anyone else's robotics got damaged in that spider fight? No, not really. Cool. Can I finally mark Dale off as being done? No, I may not. Really? So much junk. Alright, I have a feeling like I'm not actually going to find anything here. Because this isn't like the scrapyard. It's got okay stuff, but it's not like amazing or whatever. Where else can we go? Let's see. You know what? We could, well, I'm almost out of time, but I could head towards, yeah, I know where I want to go. All right, so this is a UC city, and it needs a bit of correction, if you know what I mean. But there's other reasons to go near there, too. Not to spoil anything. No spoilers. Alright, caravan, you should be awfully close. Oh, no. No, you're not. Wait. That's the exit. Oh, yeah, you are awfully close. Just looking the wrong way. Hello, I'm glad you're always open, because it doesn't matter what hour I come in. Skeletons don't sleep. They repair, but they don't sleep. Unfortunately, Mr. Armor King, you don't really seem to have any armor I'm interested in. But I might have some armor you're interested in. And that's all that you can afford. It's so fast. It's like boop, 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 done. Alright, now we're headed to the scrapyard. And Moral Laurel and the crew. So Flats Lagoon is a tech hunter. Morn is also a tech hunter. And then, of course, you've got, what's it called? Black Scratch and Brink. Black Scratch has, the great library. And then Flats Lagoon has, like, better than average stuff. Catton here is they are the, for lack of a better term, HQ of blunt weapons. So there are a few different types of weapon manufacturers, and they do different things. So the Edge Masters add extra sharp damage to their blades. Well, the Catton Scrapyard adds extra blunt damage to their weapons. So if you have stuff like jetés or planks, weapons that do big old blunt damage, that's where to go. You know what? I'm going to make a quick pit stop, because I don't have a lot of time left. I'm not going to get all the way to Catton before the end of this episode, but I could make a pit stop here. So this is the abandoned HQ, and it's abandoned for a very, very, very good reason. I will show you said reason in a second. I'm going to have more oral focus in here. Come on. Load the building. There is the Great White Grillo in here. Elder class, 100 stats, Grillo. This is why it's abandoned. Because that dude don't pull punches. Alright, so let's attack him. I killed the Great Black Grillo. Now for the Great White one. Unfortunately for him, I outnumber him incredibly. And it's not much of a fair fight. Even though he's ridiculously huge. Oh, his leg's going. Also seems like I need to make a little pit stop into town, because Queen don't have much to eat. Dang, dude. You just keep... Oh, there he goes. He's down. So, let's take a quick look at the damage he managed. He managed like 100 damage on Moral Oral. He half ripped up Thorns' chest. Beep and Delirious took some damage. Second Chance had a... Yeah, given how outnumbered he was, what he did was pretty significant. Alright, so we're going to take his Great White pelts and claw. I don't really believe in trophy hunting. This was just to help out my fellow tech hunters, because look at how screwed up this city is. Pretty ruined city. There's barely anything here. There's like a bar, a travel store, and a bar. Morn is not what it used to be. All these training dummies. Is there stuff here? I think it's just the fight and not really loot. But of course I could be wrong. I don't have this whole thing memorized. Let's check. Not a lot of containers to even check. Any booze? No. No rum. Some beds. I guess for our efforts we have free lodging if we want it. Oh, that's a broken chest. That's why I can't even interact with it. Nope. Alright, it's yeah. There's nothing here. Well, I did say that I wanted to buy some food, so let's go over to the shop to buy food. There's this bar, and then there's the travel store. I've been away from home for a long, long time. Some bar thugs. Ooh, cute. Nope. Did I just steal that? My bad. I clicked through that conversation a little fast. I don't actually think I stole anything. Could be wrong. Buying Gohan. Cook food. Buy everything. I don't know what that was about. I forget. Heading over to the travel store. Some high-grade stuff. Ooh, a black body wrap. Not that I can use it, but I can learn it. Some tech hunter notes. That sounds like something I want to know what about. So the maps I already know. More tech hunter notes for the Ashlands. Oh, tech hunter notes for Ashlands could be interesting. Here's an extra sleeping bag, so we're up to 20. Some small backpacks, because I'm going to need them. And ammo for Hella. Nice. Now let's learn this. And I think this is a perfect place to end an episode. Other than the fact that Metal and Red Rain seem to be stuck up here. Metal, where are you, man? How are you stuck? You're just standing around some dummies. I guess I know who the real dummy is. Boom! No, I'm just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. Everyone gets stuck sometime or another. Alright, so the caravan, where are you? Are you good at stopping point? You are at the head of the river, just sort of hanging out. I don't want to get ripped up by Krall's Chosen again. Escape, rebirth, slave. Oh, I love that. I love to see slaves escaped. Alright, guys. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. If you have any suggestions of where to go, what to do, let me know. If you would like a character named after you, all you got to do is go on patreon.com and become a patron of mine. Hop on Discord, and I'll tell you what to do in order to get into the game. Next episode should be spicy just like this one, and then maybe a long trek home. I do also want to dip maybe into the northern part of the Southern Hive and make another trip to the fog soon, too. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all later. Adios.